I have intentionally done some number formatting mistakes in this Google Sheet so that when you understand these mistakes, you will never commit them again. Your spreadsheet numbers look like this: 24.99, 0.08, and 5 or something. But if you look at the headers closely, they are price, tax rate, and discounting percentage. So don't you think they should look like $24.99? 8% and 5%. Difference? Professional credibility and instant clarity. Most people think formatting numbers in Google Sheet requires complex formulas or they'll have to dive into multiple steps to do that. But there is a simple toolbar trick that will transform your messy sheets in just 5 seconds. I'm about to show you the exact buttons to click that will make your spreadsheets look like they were created by a data expert and not a beginner. Alright, so we'll get started with this sheet, and if you want to follow along this video in the same spreadsheet, all you have to do is there is a link down below this video where you will get access to the spreadsheet. All you have to do is click on File and then click on Make a Copy, name it something, and then click on Make a Copy again, and you will get X sheet so that you can follow along on what we are doing on this video. So before watching this video, if you consider yourself a total beginner, what my suggestion to you would be to watch two videos. First is basic data entry in Google Sheets, that is linked in the I button above, and second is selecting cells smarter in Google Sheets, that is also linked in the I button. So all those will help you in what I am doing at this moment in time. So let's move forward. Now, as you can see, this column, it's a price column. So I need to make sure that everything that is written here has a price tag. That means a symbol, the currency sign that should be there. Okay. So what I will do is I'll just click on this and select the whole column at this. And as you can see, this is a dollar sign over here. Now, depending on the location from where you're watching this video, the sign may differ. It could be a pound sign, it could be a rupees sign, it could be a dollar sign, or any currency sign of your respective country. Now, we can change that, and that is a part that we will cover in the next video that is coming very soon. So don't worry about that as well. So you can just go forward practicing with this for a moment. So what I'll do is I'll select the whole column and click on that dollar icon for now. And as you can see, the whole column and all the data inside this is now formatted as currency. And they are now looking up pretty clear. Anyone can say that and tell that it's an amount. So it's not just numbers now, it's formatted numbers. Okay. Now we have this tax rate column. Now, if I select the whole column right now, and then what I do is, since this is a percentage, I'll just click on the percentage icon, and all of these are now formatted into percentage. Do you see? Now they are looking so much clearer, and anybody watching this sheet will understand what they exactly are. All these percentage, as you can see, have 2 decimal places. Do you think we can tweak that as per our liking? Yes, we can do that. So if I select the whole data set, and if I select decrease decimal place icon here, so it will decrease the decimal places. And if I select the increase decimal place icon, it will increase the number of decimal places that we have. Now it is also applicable for the currency column. If we choose to decrease the decimal places, it will decrease it. And if we choose to increase it, it will increase the number of decimal places. So as per your liking and as per the accuracy you need, you can choose to decrease or increase the decimal places. Okay. So I'll keep it for up to 2 decimal places for my currency or price, and I'll keep it for up to 1 decimal place for my percentage for this moment. Now, before starting this video, I told you something that I have done an intentional mistake so that you don't do the same mistake again. Now, what is that mistake is, before formatting this, if you remember, how was it looking? Okay, so how it was looking was like this. Okay, I'm just pressing the undo key here and I move back to this state in my spreadsheet. So before formatting this, as you can see, it was looking something like this: 0.08, 0.08, 0.08, and all of these decimal values. Now, when I click on the percentage icon, as you can see, if I select the whole data on this column and I click on the percentage icon, all of those decimal numbers were multiplied by 100 and a percentage sign was appended at the end of it. Do you realize what I'm saying, right? If I want to represent this column as percentage, it is not possible to just have it look like a percentage with just one click, because the data is entered wrong from the start. If I click on the percentage icon now, it will be multiplied by 100, and as you can see, it's 1000%, 500%, 1500%, which is completely vague. Do you understand how much of a big problem it will be if it is not entered correctly? Now I'll show you the best way of entering data where everything is formatted by default. When you are entering data, okay, just go back. Okay, let me just go back and just deformat everything, and everything is now back to scratch. Now what I am showing you right now is the right way of entering data with already formatted values. Look at this. I'll select the whole column, press the control key on my keyboard or command key on Mac. I'll just deselect the header, and the whole column, as you can see, is selected right now. What I'll do is now I will format it as currency. Do you see that? Now the whole column is now formatted as currency. Now whatever I enter a new value, let's say I enter a new value as 78 and I press enter, that will be auto formatted as currency because the whole column now is formatted as currency. Do you get that? This is how you enter it. The same goes for the percentage column. I'll just select the whole column, unselect the header, and then I will format it as percentage. And as you can see, the whole column was now formatted as percentage. Now, since I want the whole column to only have one decimal value, I'll just decrease the number of decimal values, and that is how the whole column will now be formatted. If I enter a new value here again, as you can see, if I enter a new value here again, let's say the value is 7, and if I click enter, it is auto formatted to percentage. Now the sad part about the discount column here is we'll have to fix it manually. So you have to remember this, that don't do a mistake of writing percentage like this because it becomes a problem in future. Of course, when you learn formulas in future, fixing this will be easier, but now I'm showing you how to fix this manually. It's easy. Okay, so I have divided every value here by 100. I'll do the same thing now. I'll just select the entire column, deselect the header, and then click on the percentage icon, and everything is now formatted as percentage. So let's say I don't need decimal values here, so I'll remove the decimal values, and now this is formatted as percentage. Let's say I try to enter a new data into the cell which is a part of this column. I'll just enter 5 and press enter. It could be any number, it will be auto formatted as percentage. Do you see how valuable this is to know before you do major mistakes while entering numbers? So make sure next time you are using a Google Sheet to enter numbers like currency, percentages, and decimal values, make sure they are formatted right. So in future, when you're using those numbers in formulas, you will not face any issues. So if you feel this Google Sheet series is actually contributing in your Google Sheet journey, hit that like button and also click that bell icon so that you get notified whenever I post new video. Subscribe to this channel and comment down any questions you have regarding this video or this concept. So see you in the next one.